Hello my friends, this is chapter 2 of Tips and 2 from the 5 steps, and the second step is singing. It's very important that you develop your ability to sing not only in pitch but also with the musical expression that will be the base for everything you want to play. So most people when they sing in a very cautious way and they're very introverted. So, I'll give you an example. So if you ask a student, can you sing that? Most people, which is probably 80%, would do la di da di da di da di da da di da 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 di 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 di. So, and my suggestion is just pretend you would be an opera singer, even if you don't have an educated voice, as I don't have. You can express the music that you feel in your singing, or you can experiment. How do you want to play it? Because the voice is your most natural instrument. La di da di da di da da, la di da da di da di di da di. And if there's notes which are out of your voice range, you can just use the falsetto or accommodate the voice. La di da di da di da da, la di da di da da di di da di. And if the pitch is a problem, you just go bar by bar, and you play it, and you listen to it, and you repeat it. La di da di da di da di, la di da di da di di. So never sing faster than you can sing in tune, and experiment your musical expression of the voice. That is the second step, and it comes together with the first step from the first chapter, which is playing everything slurred. So when you have a problem with the singing, you can train your voice by going bar by bar or even half bars. Whenever the music is fast, just sing it very slow, play it very slow, and get what is the highway for your playing in place. That is the pitch, and it's the musical expression. One more time. La di da di da di da da, la di da di da da di di da di. La di da di da di da di, ya di da di di da, li di da di da di da di di di. So don't be afraid to sing really slow when there's more technical stuff, when there's 16th or even faster notes. So you want to have each note really in their place. La di da di da di da di, la di da di di da di di da, li da di da di di di, la di ya di di da di da, li da di da di da di, la di da di da di da di da da. So sing and sing and sing. Until next time.